On WITY, I'm Randy Daniels, joined by Mr. Todd Smith with Farm Credit Illinois. Todd, welcome to WITY. It's a pleasure to get a chance to sit and talk with you.
This is always my favorite event of the year. It's already here. It's hard to believe it's been a year, but I mean, it has flown by, and it's great to be here.
And here is, of course, the Georgetown Fair, the 2018 edition, the 80th annual Georgetown Fair, just one of the many places you get to travel, and you travel a lot.
I do, and this is such a great fair. I mean, the sporting agriculture, so much of the board's made up of ag members. It really is just a great fair.
Now, you are one of the vice presidents with Farm Credit Illinois.
Yes, sir.
Your official title is?
Vice President of Ag Finance. That's a pretty big title, but I'm just a lender.
Well, that's all right. You can simplify it into a term like that. As you travel to all the various places we were talking about, I know that you can't help but take a look at the farm fields and see how crops are doing. I think they're doing quite well this year, are they not?
I have the pleasure of covering Vermilion County, and I tell you what, from north to south, crops look fantastic. Probably some of the best crops I've seen. So I'm hoping, the top end, it looks to me like the top end hasn't come off this. The weather's provided us timely rains and good rains, and we've had some extreme heats early on, but I really think, hard to tell with the beans, it always is, but the corn crop just looks fabulous.
There's good and bad in a good crop. Good, of course, because we have an abundant food supply. The not so good is the fact that usually tends to drive prices a lot lower.
It does, but I tell you, I've talked with some counterparts in Missouri. Missouri's really having some tough areas with corn. I think you get to some western parts of Illinois. I don't think they've had the rains we've had, so maybe the crop out there is not as strong. That's just, from what I'm hearing. So I think overall we're fortunate where we're sitting here, that our crop is going to be really strong, and it'll be interesting to see the predictions on where the numbers fall out at the end of this crop.
And that may send you a lot of new clientele there at your little lending location, as you say.
Well, let's hope so. We're a full ag support service with operating loans, land loans, and equipment loans, and crop insurance. So we have a full line of products for all our farmers. So I think there's a little something there for everybody.
Farm Credit Illinois has been at this for a little while.
Yes, sir. Over 100 years.
And you've been at it not quite that long.
I'm just a pup. This is my 13th year here.
Has it been everything you hoped it would be?
I tell you what, it's great. I don't think you can find better people to call on. Farmers are just the most open and welcome people. Where else can you just stop at somebody's farm operation, whether you know them real well or not? They welcome you into their shop, their shed. They want to talk to you about what they're doing, how they're doing. Just good family tradition, good family business.
Farm Credit Illinois has more than just one location.
Yes, sir. We cover the southern 60 counties of Illinois. We are actually headquartered out here in Mahomet, but we have 13 locations through those southern 60 counties.
And you get to represent, as you said, Vermilion County. Is that the home area for you?
That is. We're kind of assigned probably one loan officer per county would be the average, but I have been blessed to cover what I call the premier and best county in Illinois. Right
there
here.
You go. I like that. That's a good way to look at it. If someone needs your services, how do they contact you?
You can call our office at 217-590-2222. That's probably the best way to do it. We have email. It's todd.smith@farmcreditil.com.
Todd Smith, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk with us on WITY. It's an absolute pleasure, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised by what we don't do this again in another year.
Hey, I appreciate that you guys support agriculture as much as you do. You're out here promoting ag every day, and it's great to partner with you in events, and I hope you got fed pretty well. So
that's one of the reasons that, of course, I'm here, is because this particular night, for those who don't know, Farm Credit is serving a nice meal, and I think you prepared all of it yourself by hand, didn't you?
I might have had a little help. But it's, hey, we're fortunate that we get to feed all the kids and families that are showing. So that's one of the reasons we do this, and it works out. We have so many great customers that are at this event, so we just tie it all together, and it's just an awesome night.
That is Mr. Todd Smith. He's a Vice President of Ag Financial Services with Farm Credit Illinois. On WITY, I'm Randy Daniels.